Welcome back, PEZ collectors. Today's video is going to be all about Panda PEZ. I have some vintage Panda PEZ, and I also have one of the Panda PEZ Gathering PEZ that I didn't have in my collection before. So I finally was able to hunt this one down, and I bought it. It took about a month to get here. So let's get started. Let's start with the vintage one first, because it's a smaller box. There might be two in here. I've had these sitting over there for maybe a month or so now. I thought I'd save these for a Christmas present, but my husband was just like, just open them, doesn't matter. So let's start with this one here with the black stem. I should take you down to my PEZ display after I show you these and show you the differences and why I bought these, because I saw these for sale and I was like, that's pretty cool. Always so minty when you buy PEZ from John Laspina. So take a closer look here at the Panda PEZ. Super minty. This one just has the white head and then it has the black stem. And I bought this one because it has a matte finish head, because I'm pretty sure that the other one I had that's like the same age and looks like this has a glossy head. It was hard to tell from the pictures, but I took a gamble and it is like a matte finish. So I'm definitely gonna have to take you down to my PEZ display and show you my other ones, because I want to show you the differences, because I think it's pretty cool. But the other reason I picked this one out is because of the sleeve color. So look how it's yellow. Let's open it up here. Ooh. See how the sleeve inside there is yellow? It looks super good. I like it a lot. So this one's really good, and there might be another Panda PEZ in here. I can't remember now, but I think I have a red stem panda. I'm pretty sure I do, but this one should be different as well. Because I did buy these like a month ago, I do kind of forget the little details of why I picked them out. But oh my gosh, this one is super nice. Oh, this is even cooler. This one doesn't have a patent number, it's just a made in Austria stem. I'm not even sure if I have any PEZ like this. So check this one out. It's the same panda head. Or I think at least it is. Let me look at it. Yeah, it looks like the same exact panda head. But this one has the red stem. So take a closer look there at this. And like I said, there's no patent number on there. It just says made in Austria, which I think is super, super cool. But check out the reason I bought this one. Oh, I should just turn around to the back. Check out the sleeve color there. Ooh, look at that. It's a light pink. I mean, how is that not super cool? It's a light pink sleeve and a red stem. It just looks super cool. Okay, I'm gonna put these off to the side. Let's check out the other Panda PEZ, and then I'm gonna take you down to my display and we'll look at these even closer compared to my other ones. So this package took about a month or so to get here. Which it seems like it took forever. I kept tracking it and it just kept getting closer and closer, and I was like, well, it's making its way here. Oh yeah, and there's something else. I forgot I bought something else from him too. I love this packaging. So it's just like a envelope here, but he put everything into like this Tupperware and it's all sealed up with tape. What a good idea, like, so you don't get your PEZ all squished, because I don't know how many times I've had PEZ shipped from overseas and the cards get dented or squished. Maybe not enough to worry about too much, but when it happens and you want like a minty card, then you know, you wish that the person would have shipped it in something like this. This is a pretty good idea, and it probably doesn't weigh that much because like the plastic here is not that heavy. Well, check it out. Got some PEZ. And also, when I bought these from the guy that hosts the Bosnia PEZ Gathering, I was sending him messages on Facebook, and I was like, oh, I want to buy one of the Panda PEZ, and he's like, well, I got these other ones for sale too, so I don't even know what I bought, because they just look cool, so I was like, sure. I know that's not a very responsible way to buy PEZ, especially when you don't know who you're buying from. You just kind of take it on a whim, and you just hope that the PEZ come. And okay, here we go. So here you go. This PEZ came all the way from Bosnia. It's for the Bosnia PEZ Gathering. On the stem here it says first B&H Gathering Sarajevo 2021. Elijah's Sarajevo 2021, something like that. And the PEZ candy in the back there just fell out, so it kind of just takes a little bit of wiggling and it'll go back into its spot. But a lot of times when I get these PEZ from PEZ International type of PEZ packaging like this, the PEZ wiggles around and shipping, so you just gotta kind of have to wiggle it and shake it and eventually go back in there. So this is pretty cool. I did get my dad one of these, so there should be 2 of them in here. So if you're not familiar with what these PEZ Panda Gathering PEZ are, there's like 16 of them total, I think, and there's only a couple left that have not been released, and this one was released way back earlier this year, I guess, but I missed out on it. And I messaged the guy that hosts the Bosnia PEZ Gathering, and he was willing to sell me one, so I took him up on it. I think it was about $100 US, which was a lot more than most of the ones I've bought so far. I thought if I couldn't buy this, you know, now, I probably won't get it in the future because these are super hard to find. And usually you have to like go to the host to find them. But I guess eventually people will start selling their collections over the years, but the fact that these are in other countries, it makes it even harder to find because it's not just like a bunch of American collectors or, you know, people I actually talk to or interact with. So when you can find these PEZ Gathering PEZ for sale, buy them up. That's a pro PEZ tip there for you. Okay, yeah, there's another one in here. So I'll put this one aside for my dad. So I didn't refresh my memory on what ones I had before I shot this video, but I'll put a playlist in the description so you can go check out all the Panda PEZ Gathering PEZ that I've gotten so far. I think there's maybe like 4 or 5 videos. There's a lot. I really like these Panda PEZ a lot, so I'm really excited and glad I'm able to add them to my PEZ collection. Let's see what else is in here. I don't even know what these are. Looks cool. So some kind of football or soccer. It says 1946 on it. Sarajevo. It says FK Sarajevo. I don't know if this is a soccer team. If you know, let me know down in the comments what the heck this PEZ dispenser is, because I don't know, but the card and the graphics and everything look really cool. So I bought this because I don't know if I've ever seen these for sale, so I figured I might as well buy them while I can. And I also got this one. So these must be for a soccer team. This one says 1921 on the stem. I could go look them up and tell you more about them. So I think I paid about $10 each for these. He told me a price and then he gave me a price for like all of them equaled out, and I'm not 100% sure that it was the same price. I don't know, I thought at least $10 for these soccer PEZ I've never seen for sale anywhere before. I thought that was a pretty good price. I'll probably look on eBay and see these all day long or something, but as far as I know, I've never seen these before, so I need to see if there's other ones in this series because these are pretty cool. Now that I have 2 of them, I need to finish out the series if I can. So now that I've opened everything, let's take these 2 Panda PEZ down to my PEZ display and compare them to the ones I already have. So here's my giant PEZ display that I talk about in my videos. I don't take you down here all the time, but when I do, it's a lot of fun. So I found another one of the blue Panda stems up in my studio, but I know there's a couple more up here. When I noticed that the blue stem one here also doesn't have the patent number on it, so it's the same as this red one. So at least I guess I do have 2 pandas with no patent number. There's a couple more here on top, so let me grab those. So I set out all my Panda PEZ here. The first 5 are Panda A's and the last 2 are Panda B's, which I grabbed for a specific reason. So let me tell you about them here. So the new ones that I just unboxed are these 2 here. The first one and the third one from the left. And I bought these because they look to me like they have a matte finished head. So they're more matte finished. And then these 2 are the ones I already had. And I don't know if it's coming through on the camera, but the heads on both of these have more of a glossy look. They're shiny if you like really take a good look at them. I don't know if you can tell the matte versus the gloss, but you can tell in real life, like pretty obvious. And then the one on the blue stem, I had this one as well, and this one has a matte finished head as well. But I'm realizing now that this head is more yellow, and I kind of want to find another one on the blue stem that has a more white head, because I didn't realize it until I put it up next to these other ones, how yellow the head is. And I think it's not a panda with the yellow head, it's just yellowed because it's probably been in the sun, or a lot of times the white on these PEZ, they yellow over time if they're not like in the right conditions. But take a closer look at these two, the Panda B PEZ that I picked out. This one has a more matte finished head, and this one has a glossy head. I really see the light from above shining and reflecting off of this one. Look how cool that is. So apparently the Panda PEZ have always had like a matte and then a glossy. I know I have an elephant PEZ that has a dull head, so I think maybe in the PEZ collecting community they call it a dull head, not a matte, but I call it a matte. I don't know, because to me it has no shine, so that means it's a matte finish. I like that. And I also noticed that these two color stems here are obviously different as well. So this one's red, but it's more of a pinkish red, and this one's a red, but it's a really true red. But my favorite part about these Panda PEZ, and another reason why I bought the two new ones, is let me flip them around and I'll show you. And as you can see, the yellow sleeve, this one has a regular white sleeve, a light pink sleeve, a yellow sleeve, another light pink, but this one is a little bit more muted than this one here. And then the Panda Bs have the clear stems like you always see in the more modern PEZ. But I just love having the different sleeve colors. That's one of the variations I love to collect. So not only did I get new Panda PEZ with matte finish or dull finish heads, I also got two new ones with different sleeve colors than the ones I previously had as well. So isn't that cool? One more thing I wanted to point out to you about these Panda A PEZ are that the ears and the nose and the eyes, they're all removable pieces. So I think that's another cool thing about these old vintage PEZ, is that, you know, they're not all molded with one or two, you know, pieces of plastic. They're multiple pieces, which I think are really cool. Hopefully you enjoyed unboxing my Panda PEZ with me today. I was super excited to get a couple more vintage pandas and add that Bosnia Panda PEZ Gathering PEZ to my collection, because those are really hard to find, and whenever I can add any of the Panda PEZ Gathering PEZ to my collection, it just makes me so happy. I am still missing the Thailand Panda PEZ Gathering PEZ, so if you know of anyone selling those, let me know. I'd really appreciate it. Apparently those sold out so fast that I might never get one of those for my collection. I don't know, but I'm keeping my hopes up on it, that someday I'll just randomly find one for sale and I'll be able to add it. But like I said before, go check out my playlist. I'll link it down below here, and you can watch all the Panda PEZ Gathering PEZ videos I've made. There's like 4 or 5 of them, I think. Might be 5 or 6. There's a lot of them so far. But those videos and those PEZ are really fun to me because I really like them and I enjoy the Panda PEZ Gathering PEZ. But hopefully someday I'll be able to go to one of those PEZ International PEZ gatherings, because I think that would be a lot of fun to meet, you know, PEZ collectors outside the United States. Well, it is New Year's Eve, and I was just too excited to open some of my PEZ packages. So I was like, let me go shoot a video. We're just hanging out here. Been pretty much working all day, really, but it's just so much fun when I'm able to open some of my PEZ packages, because they are stacking up. And I did get a lot of PEZ for Christmas and my birthday, so stay tuned for those videos coming up really soon as well. So Happy New Year, everybody! Hopefully 2023 brings everybody PEZ joy. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
I write to you in poetry with words left on the shelf, full of dust. You'll know it's me and from nowhere.